All right, good morning guys. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing good. Welcome back to my channel. So there's something I wanted to discuss today. This thing has been troubling my mind since yesterday, and I find the need to say, though I've said something like this before on my channel, but I think there was not much people saw it, but I feel the need to repeat it again. There's some things I discover in this part of Africa, right, within the Gambia and Senegal, within this end, right. There's something I get to discover. I felt like women are not being respected enough in this part of Africa, right? I'm just being truthful here. I'm just being sincere, because I've seen this many times. And I have the need to say it. I'm sorry if I offend anybody, but this is my opinion. This is how I feel. I feel like women are not being respected enough in this part of Africa, right? Now, I got to understand that most of the men that I've come in contact with, some of them have 3, 4, 5 wives, right? And in that 3, 4, 5 wives, it's not like they are providing enough for these women. It's not like, these women are being turned into slaves. This is how I feel, because I've seen this in several occasions, right? Okay, for instance, let me come. For instance, while I was living at Westfield, right, in the apartment where I was living, I was having a neighbor, and this neighbor, the husband lives in France, right? So, and this neighbor she had about 4 kids, and these 4 kids is this neighbor that cater for the children food, pay house rent, pay their school fees and everything, and she was just doing many business, all right. She was just buying vegetables and sell in the market. She was struggling, right? So, and the husband lives in France, and the husband has another wife in France. So at the point the husband visited, right, when the husband visited, I was expecting, because the husband bought a C class. I was expecting the husband bought that C class to live for that lady so that she can turn into taxi and be supporting children. At the end of the day, when the husband was going back, he gave the C class to the family member instead of the wife. And he did not leave anything tangible for this woman to cater for the kids that she had with him. And not just only that, at a point, this woman became sick. She was sick. She was kind of having heart problem because of trauma, and I would say, like, she was just going through a lot. She became sick. There's no money for medication. There's no money to go to hospital. At a point, the family member of this lady started coming, and they were trying to take her to Senegal for treatment. And this lady picked up phone and called the husband in France that she want to go to Senegal to go and take care of her health. The husband got serious angry and warned her, don't leave my children, how can you leave my children, who will take care? So the woman's health is not important, right? But your children are very important to you. If you feel like the children are very important to you, why not you come here, take 4 of them and take 4 of them with you to France? The woman did not travel then. After a couple of days, the thing became very, very serious. The family of the lady came and forcefully take the lady to Senegal. You can imagine Aissatou was taken to Senegal. She didn't even spend up to 2 weeks in Senegal, and she died in Senegal. She left these children. I don't want to be emotional, because anytime I remember this story, right, it makes me like, I feel like I'm gonna cry, but I don't want to be emotional. Aissatou left these children, abandoned them, and she died and left these children. Now the husband, after when the lady died, that same day, the next day, the husband came. Someone that doesn't come, it comes once in a while. We lived together in a compound like for 4 years, right? But the man came only one time. The man visited only one time. So someone that have not been home for a very long time to see how the children are faring, he came immediately when the woman died. The reason why he came was because of the children. And he did not come because of the children that he's going to give those children a better life. He came because he want to see those children. Now, this is one of the reasons why I said in this part of Africa, not everybody, not all men, not everybody does this, but mostly I would say 70% of the men here does the same thing. You don't care about the woman that you met on the road. You fell in love with her. You tell her, oh, I want to marry you. Maybe you guys started courtship, started relationship. You profess love to her. At the end of the day, both of you get to agree to get married. You got married. The love was there. At a certain point, you just started developing kind of hatred, because what will trigger a man to look for second wife is when he started developing hatred on the first wife. You suddenly started developing hatred on this woman. At the end of the day, you decided to go and marry another woman. And when you marry another woman, you know very well that the attention that this one is having can never have it anymore. This has been going. I've been saying it. I'm sorry, but this is just what came to my mind, and I feel like I want to say it. I mean, we men, we have to step up the game and face our reality. That women are weaker vessels does not mean that we have to take advantage of them. I feel deeply bad when I see women struggling in the market, to sell, to be able to, take care of food in the house, do other expenses in the house, while the men don't even care. Bible said, I don't know what you guys read, I don't know what, but in my own Bible said that man is the head of the house. That it is a responsibility of a man to take care of his home, both the wife and the kids. That is why God made us the head. Being the head does not mean that we should sit back and watch treat women like slave. They are human beings like us. They have blood running through their vein. I mean, women deserve to be respected in this part of Africa. Since Aisatu died, she was buried, her own chapter closed, and the husband moved on, the children moved on. At the end of the day, these women deserve respect. I don't know who this message is touching. I don't know it's offending you, but to be honestly speaking, we must have to face the reality. You can't treat a woman like trash. I saw the other day one man somewhere at Brusubi. I saw the man was beating the wife, kicking the wife. Hey, started insulting words and all that. The woman was crying, holding her child, a little baby. I was like, I swear to God, can I just alive from this car? So I felt deeply bad. This is what we see on a daily basis here, and it's uncalled for. Women deserve respect. Women are queen. I mean, for me, to my own understanding about women, I understand the fact that there are a lot of bad ones among them, in the society. But to be honestly speaking, women are angels. A woman will go through 9 months in pregnancy, go to the labor room. You know very well, very well that labor room is 50-50. It's either life or death. Go through that, have a baby for you, come out alive, and at the end of the day, you'll be treating this woman bad. If this woman cry to God because of you, trust me, there's no native doctor, there's no marabu that will save you. These ladies have dropped blood for you. They've gone through a lot. They've sacrificed. They deserve all the respect that you know that you can accord to them. They deserve that respect. They deserve to be treated like a queen. They deserve to have that sense of belonging. I don't know if I'm making sense anyway, but to be honestly speaking, I feel like I have to say this. A lot of men are not men. A lot of men are like women. They don't man up enough to do what they are supposed to do. It is our responsibility. That is why I keep telling people, if you know that you are not ready to settle down and have a wife and start having kids, you are not ready, you are not prepared in the mind, you are not prepared financially, you are not prepared upstairs, please stay away from that responsibility until when you are ready, until when you are prepared in the mind, until when you are ready to man up enough. But if you know that you are not man enough, you are not ready enough to build a family, to have children, to have a wife, put a wife in the house, if you're not man enough, you're not strong enough to feed them, clothe them, shelter them, and provide basic amenities to them, then you are not qualified to be a husband or to be a father. Thank you very much, and see you guys in the next one.